bought some shit though. Like that's some real shit. You don't stop applying. I'm pretty sure her too is not just like attended to you. She also has the little side mans on the 1-2s coming over on the other shits.
Every girl has that. Every
Come
single
on
girl.
now.
Do not be fooling yourself. Don't be fooling yourself.
Every girl has a backup plan.
I need.
You are one of 40 men in her phone.
So I'm gonna put the pressure. I'm gonna put the pressure on Matt.
Yo, Matt's numbers.
What do you say?
Matt's numbers just really.
Matt, what do you say?
Dude, have you seen girls?
1 in 40
Dude,
in her phone.
Dude, have you seen girls' Tinder profiles? Have you seen their phones?
No,
I've seen their Tinder profiles and I've seen their phones. They are nuts. They are nuts. I've had girls show me. It's nuts.
Matt, I need you to talk about because this is perfect for Matt and Johnny. But I'm gonna let Matt go first about the time that he has been just the good guy and realized, yo, being the good guy and just staying true to this one thing while she was out here just moving crazy was a learning lesson and a curve for me. I need Matt to give us the real shit. Because there's listeners and there's like young that listen.
There is,
and they need advice. Like Matt, speak on this. Speak on it, please.
Are we talking about all the nice guys out there?
There's about your experience. About
your experience
just
being a nice guy and didn't finish.
And you
where you need to.
Not even that. Just you've gotten just an absurd kind of answer to just how you feel about all the time, the pressure, the moments, the energy you put into this one flex just for her to do you dirty. That's what
I've done. I've done it multiple times. I used to be a one kind of. I'd focus on one girl, so I'd have probably 3-4 girls on my phone I'd be talking to, and then I'd nail them down to like this one girl who I'd really be feeling it with. You know what I mean? Like you're vibing out, all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I start putting all this energy and time into this one girl. Meanwhile, I didn't know what was going on with her phone. I didn't know at that point.
Matt skipping. Also, when you get to that point, though, that what it looks like. I mean, what does that look like? It looks like
it looks needy. It looks needy and desperate.
It looks like the 6-hour phone calls. It looks like I'm waiting for her to
3-hour FaceTime.
Falling asleep on FaceTime.
I'm waiting for her to reply to my shit. She's not replying yet.
It looks really bad.
It looks crazy.
It just looks crazy.
It looks like you got nothing else going on in your life.
You don't.
And you as a man,
which you as a man need to have going on in your life. Yo, if she's the only thing in your life, bro, you gotta fix yourself.
And
you gotta fix yourself.
Hold on. What Matt said is right but wrong, because if she's the only thing in your life,
she can't be your main priority.
She can't be your main priority.
No.
That's what
focus on you still.
And that's
continue what you're doing and fit it in.
But that's why when Keston says, yo, I don't have time to put all this energy. No one's saying put 24 hours into a bitch. Or into a thing, sorry.
You should never do that.
I don't want to talk so vulgar. No one says put 24 hours into a thing. But at least put some time in, because while you're taking a shit, guess what you could be doing? You could be texting that thing.
Apply in the morning. In the morning when you wake up.
Yeah.
When you wake up, good morning message to whatever shorty you want to apply pressure to.
It doesn't
start a conversation up in the morning. Like, fam.
I don't, yeah. So, Matt, sorry, continue on what that looks like and stuff, because this is information that people need to know.
Especially around this time.
It's just, you're perceived as the kind of guy that just doesn't have anything else going on in his life. You're her only priority. She's got you exactly where she wants you. And then you just become like a bucket. Whenever she needs attention, she'll just go to you for a little bit of attention. And then she'll literally just entertain every other person in her phone whenever she wants a bit of attention. Yeah. I've literally had girls come up to me and be like, yo, I'm going to go on Tinder for a bit just so I can feel some validation. Or I'm going to message like Johnny, Cordell, and Devi just so I can get some attention. Like, you know what I mean? Like girls will literally just do that. So if you don't hear from a girl for a long time and then you hear from her every now and again, yo, she's just trying to get a little bit of attention from you. She might be feeling down, maybe needs a bit of validation. You know what I mean? Like, you can be friends with her.
Yeah,
but like
you're not getting further.
Yo, you're not gonna get no pokes.
And it's important that you literally stay on that friend lane, because honestly, you turn to that friend thing and just look up, and whatever that look up looks like, it looks like. But yeah, just dealing with things while just the energy not straight, picking and choosing what we're gonna really tolerate, what we're gonna deal with.
What you went through off of what Matt said.
Yeah, off of what Matt said, realistically.
I mean, like, yo, like
your experiences, like, just dealing with, like, this nonsense.
Like, just being as a nice guy and, like...
Just your experiences being this nonsense, like, the dating game.
I mean, like in my last relationship, I mean, I can say that, like, yeah, like that really changed my whole outlook on, you know, how much, being a good person and sorry,
It's all good.
like it really showed me that no matter how good of a person you are or how good of a person you are to them, that never expect the same in return, right? And I think that was my biggest problem is I always thought that, giving that same love, or
And
giving
care.
that love back, but I would get that same, it would be
Receiving.
reciprocated, right? So it kind of showed me in that last relationship that, like, no matter how many things that I did for them and, and how many things I, like, I stood by them for, I still kind of got, like, swept to the side. And
Yo,
kinda
Johnny, some
left
people are
behind,
energy
right?
vampires, man.
So-
some people just sap all that up. Some people are just
Yeah,
takers, man. They're not givers.
True.
So yeah,
Very
so
true.
so that kind of opened up my eyes a little bit and, like, showing me, like, how much to give and who I give it to and, like,
It's important.
if
Protect your
that-
energy.
yeah, and if that person even deserves that type of energy for me, because, like, I feel like I just gave it out so much that, I always wanted it in return, and I always got disappointed because I never saw that return back, right? So that kind of was a big letdown for me. So yeah, I think that's something that really a lot of men also go through.
Hundreds, bro. No,
sure.
I agree with you.
Definitely.
I agree with you. You're not the only one, fam. There's a lot. It happens all the time. Happens all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
For myself, and maybe we all just do this because every man's been there. So I
course.
can't just pick on Matt and Johnny just because, but I've definitely gone to that point where I've just been doing too much for Shorty and trying to make sure that she's good, but then not getting anything, like John was saying, reciprocated back. And I would be like, okay, well, it's going to come eventually, but it's just like, no, like, let me see that shit.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not here to beg for
I'm
it
not
or
petty.
ask for it.
I'm not
And so
petty.
I'm not gonna be like, yo, like, when are you gonna?
No.
You
It's
just
not
gotta,
like that,
you
but
just gotta note it and be like, you know what,
recognize it.
this is enough for me.
Keep it noted and recognize it, like, at a certain point. Like,
This is enough.
could
for
be
me
the smallest
doing this.
thing.
Yeah, this is enough of me doing this, and it's time for me to literally just back off, because it's just like, either by them times you're either getting the late replies, getting ghosted, or whatever,
the backing off,
And-
I think, is the most important thing.
and when to back off. Yeah,
Like, taking your foot off the pedal and letting the car coast.
Hell yeah.
You see how you have more control of the car when you're coasting? Have you realized that when you guys are driving a car?
100%.
There you go.
yeah.
It's a perfect example, because sometimes, like, when you're applying too much pressure, you're getting blinded. You're moving so fast that you're being blind about what's going on around you.
Yeah.
Take your foot off the gas for a second and analyze what's happening around you. Check out your scenery and understand where we're at right now. Where we at together? Ask questions.
And how the fuck do I look inside this thing's eyes?
Yeah,
look-
big fact
Big
right there.
fact.
Big fact. How,
Another gunshot.
how you're being
What the hell?
perceived.
Yeah, like, do I look like a simp?
Ah,
Do I look like a
that's what
bitch
I'm
ass
saying.
nigga? Do
Yeah.
I look like him?
Yeah. Am I him?
Am I him to her? Does she respect me?
Yeah.
Does she give me the energy? Does she respect my boundaries? And
Yo,
shit like
if
that? Like,
if
there's-
she's
Does she
showing up
cry
late,
about
if
you?
she's showing up late and shit like that, yo, she's not respecting your time.
Listen, if there's one thing that I learned is that, it doesn't matter what happens to you in life, whether it's, a relationship, whether it's family, whether it's, mental or anything that you go on physically, mentally.
Financially.
I honestly think that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it.
How you grow off of it.
Determines who you are as a person. Your reaction to what happens to you. You can either choose to, beat
Violence.
yourself down and put yourself in a low point in life where you kind of just fuck everything else around you, or you can just say, yo, it is what it is.
You can react or you can reassess.
Exactly. It is what it is. You shrug your shoulders, you keep your head up, and you just keep walking and you keep moving forward, And
Yeah.
like, I think that's what really determines who we are as a person, is how we react to situations, not what really happens to us, but how we react to them.
I love that, Johnny.
Boys, rejection is just redirection.
I honestly am at the point now
That
in my
part.
life where it's like, I will get upset, don't get me wrong, but then I'll just laugh about it. Because it's
That's all you
like,
can do.
And this is why, like, when I was young, I always lived by this saying, is a setback is set up for a comeback, because shit will set you back. A shorty will set you back. Everything, there's certain things in life that will set you back. Doesn't matter what
It's
it
meant to
is.
test you.
But it's meant to test you. God will never hand you something you can't handle.
Yeah.
Remember that. Remember that when you're at your lowest point, promise you can't get any lower than this. When you're on the ground, where are you gonna go? You can't go any worse than this. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, refocus, rethink, and think about what just happened, and let's move forward. That's the way I look at it. Let's get it. On some
Yeah.
shit.
I'm rolling.
We've all been through some shit. We've all been through some shit. All of us.
I'm rolling.
Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and continue. Let's get it, man.
Yeah, so all in all, have some self-respect. Stop being a nice guy. You can be nice to her, but don't be a nice guy, quote unquote.
Yeah.